Himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpapawid mula sa Quezon City.
Welcome to the Little Lamb Show. Come on, Nancy kids. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Calling all children, it's time to gather round. God's little children, it's time to gather round now. Little lambs faithful to God's command. Blessed ones, the children in the church of Christ. It's time for our soul, it's time to sing and play, and for our faith to grow, by loving only your God's way. Little members of the Church of Christ, let's all gather round today. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Greetings to all our viewers and listeners, parents and kids all over the world. It's Saturday again, and welcome to our favorite visual radio kids show, INCRadio Little Lambs, the show for kids where we learn the life of Bible characters, different languages, interesting facts about food, plants, pets, and places. Most importantly, we are taught Christian values and character building. Since we are visual radio, our listeners can actually watch us on YouTube. Just type and search INC Radio and click live now.
Thank you. Before we introduce our guest, we would like to express our special thanks to Brother Angelo Aranya Manalo, CEBSI President and CEO. Thank you po. And our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you very much po for allowing us to have this INC Radio Little Labs. We love you po. We promise to always be united with you by being active in many church activities and always be obedient to God's commandments. Thank you po.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, Happy New Year! Welcome, 2025, the first broadcast of INC Radio Little Lambs. I'm Sister Junie Menoy, one of your teachers for Little Lambs. Of course, we have also Brother Andrew. Hi, Brother Andrew!
Hello, Sister Jean. I hope it's warmer down where you are than it is up here. We're a little bit chilly on this first broadcast of 2025, Paul.
Yes, Brother Andrew. Actually, it's like 58 degrees here in Miami. It's kind of cold. We're not used to that, Brother Andrew. So we're trying to warm up ourselves. But as the days go up, as the days go by in the afternoon, it's going to be warmer. Okay. So let's go to the weather. Brother Andrew, how's that? Tell us about there in North Carolina.
Well, actually, I'd like to have Brother Sander do that because I gave him the weather earlier. Brother Sander, can you tell us the weather?
The weather today in High Point is 27. It is sunny, and the high is 40 and low is 24.
And just so everybody understands that 27 degrees is around -2 degrees Celsius and 40 degrees is around 4 degrees Celsius. For comparison, for those of you like in the Philippines and other parts of the world who use Celsius rather than Fahrenheit. But it is sunny here in North Carolina, Sister Jean.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. But how do you prepare for that kind of weather, Brother Sander? Like, is it freezing cold there, Brother Sander and Brother Andrew?
Yes, it is.
It's a little bit cold, but we can use our jackets to keep us warm.
Awesome. Okay. How'd you like to drink? What do you like to drink during that cold weather?
Hot cocoa, probably.
There you go. Hot cocoa. I like that too. Do you like that, Brother Andrew?
I like it, and some of the brethren love to have arroz caldo, po.
What is that, Brother Andrew? You like arroz caldo as well?
A lot of the brethren here love it, po, because it keeps them very warm, po.
Have you tried that, Brother Andrew? Arroz caldo?
My wife has made a vegetarian version for me. Yes, po. It's very good.
Okay. It's like a Spanish food, Brother Andrew, right? It's mixed with chicken. Do you have some vegetables in it too?
Yeah, yes, and my wife puts in tofu and a lot of other vegetables for the version she makes me, po.
Very good. Okay. So, what about there in Jacksonville, Florida, Sister Ayla? How's the weather?
Hello, Bob. Here
Hi.
in Jacksonville, Florida, it is 44 degrees with a low of 40. And it is very sunny today, actually. Thank you, Bob.
44. You seem like you're warm. Inside the house, it's not 44, right? What's the temperature there inside the house?
Um,
Maybe
68?
what is it?
68, Bob.
68. Oh, that's still chilly for me. Okay. Yeah, 44. Did you bring your like your plants inside the house?
Not exactly. Our plant is kind of rooted to the ground. Yeah, exactly.
I know it's kind of freezing. 44 is too cold. But there is no snow, right?
No snow in Florida, Bob.
No snow. Okay. All right. Okay. What about there in? Let's go to Asia. Sister Kate in Malaysia.
Hi po. The weather here in Malacca, Malaysia is 27 degrees Celsius and it's partly cloudy. And in Malay po, Cuaca di Malacca, Malaysia ialah 27 derajat Celsius dan sebagainya mendung. Terima kasih. Thank you po.
Good job, Sister Kate. That's 26. Is that cold, Sister Kate? No.
No po, it's kind of okay. It's kind of like warm, but it's a bit chilly when it's windy po at night.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. I woke up into like 54 degrees, but now it's already 73 degrees here in Miami.
Wow.
Yeah. 73 it's okay, but it's too cold still for me. But tonight it's gonna be 54 degrees. That is very cold for us. So they said the temperature is gonna drop. I think earlier this morning is about 40 degrees. Yeah, 40, like in the wee hours of the morning. But now it's like 73 degrees. So it's very unpredictable here in Miami. So we have a lot of tourists here. So those from the north, the Canadians, those from the cold, the states, the winter states, they come down here, and you're gonna see them like walking in their shirts. With their shirts and their sandals on. It's like this is summer for them. Then you're gonna see the Floridians. Okay, we have like our bonnets, our scarves, our gloves on, and especially they're gonna show off their boots, Brother Andrew.
That reminds me of when I visited Baguio in the Philippines years ago, and I would be wearing short pants, a t-shirt, heavy duty sandals, and I'd be comfortable, and everybody else would be bundled up in coats and shivering, and they'd look at me with a very puzzled look.
That's right. It's like wow. Well, that's why I'm here in Miami because it's a tropical weather, like just in the Philippines. But I don't expect it to be like this, okay? But once in a while, when the winter season, we feel it like here because from the north, like in New York, it's snowing. Then it's gonna blow down the cold weather. So we have that. What we call is it? What do you call that, Brother Andrew?
The vortex, polar vortex, po.
Yes, it's true. Yes, po. Okay. So the weather brought that wind so cold to us down here. Anyway, so that's our weather, and let us welcome Sister Ayla. You have a new segment today. It's New Year, so we have a new segment. We're gonna be teaching the kids how to eat vegetables, right, Sister Ayla?
Yes, Bob. Close enough.
Okay, go ahead. Guess the veggie.
Hello, everyone. Do you like eating vegetables? Well, you should, because they are very good for your body. For us to like them, we need to know them, how they look like, and what are their nutrients. So for today, we have the following clues. Clues number one, a green vegetable that looks like long, skinny fingers. It has a stout stem with a feathery foliage, and leaves are needle-like modified stems called cladodes. Number two, can be prepared in many ways, including roasting, grilling, steaming, boiling, pan roasting, and frying. Number three, high in vitamin C, folate, iron, fiber, and vitamin K. Also, number four, well, fresh stalks of this veggie should squeak when rubbed together. Get your answers in the comment section and stay tuned for the answer.
All right. Thank you, Sister Ayla. You're gonna think, what kind of vegetable is this? What kind of, this is green. Of course, it's a green vegetable, but it has like long, it looks like long, skinny fingers. Does it have fingers? A vegetable that has fingers? No, it looks like it has fingers. Okay. Let's see if the our viewers and listeners can guess. Okay. Well, it can be prepared in many ways, like roasting, grilling. Well, how do you like it prepared, Sister Ayla? If you have any guess, you think it's how do
The
you like it?
vegetable in question, we do not really eat it.
What is it?
The vegetable in question, so we don't really eat it.
You don't? You don't roast it? No.
We don't really eat it.
Your audio, I cannot hear it very well. Something's going on with the audio. Okay. What about Brother Andrew? What? How do you like your vegetable cooked or prepared?
Asparagus, fry it in butter, not margarine, because I don't think that's as healthy, but fried in butter. And then you balance it against a mixture of quinoa, brown rice, and some other vegetables. And it's fantastic, Bo. You just kind of slice it up after you're done frying it in the butter. And it's delectable, Bo. It's very healthy. It tastes great. And it looks like your pinky, but about three or four times as long.
Oh, if you heard it right, did you hear Brother Andrew giving away our answer? Okay. Okay, viewers and listeners, Brother Andrew mentioned the answer to that vegetable. Did you hear it, Sister Kate? Mm,
Yes
late.
po.
Okay, you heard it. What about Brother Sander? Did you hear what kind of vegetable is? Yes? You have any guess?
I was going to say that I ate asparagus with rice and other stuff, but
No, okay. Don't give away the answer yet. Did you hear? Viewers and listeners.
sorry.
Viewers and listeners. Oops, Sister Jade giving me something here. Oops, what is this?
For the answer later.
Oh, okay, later. She said.
Did they give the answer already?
Now, wait, viewers and listeners. I don't know if you heard it. You can type in your answers. Okay. So, fresh stalks of this veggie should squeak when rubbed together. Let me see. Does it squeak? Did you hear? I got a sample of it. Okay.
Yes, raw pieces of this vegetable when rubbed together do squeak.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's acknowledge first our viewers and listeners here. Sister Lani Magno, good morning po. She says, good morning, little lambs. Welcome, 2025, watching from High Point, North Carolina. Happy New Year po, Sister Lani. From Brother Mario Oka, good evening here in the Philippines. Enjoy watching here in Little Lambs. Greetings from local of Brixtonville, District of Caloocan North. And thank you po, Brother Mario Oka. Happy New Year din po sa inyo. We have Marklin Lambino. Just heart. Okay, heart. sending his heart to us. Okay, sending his love. Sister AJ and Cheta, whoa, that's too cold. Good morning po, little lambs. Caribbean, hashtag Caribbean. Hi, Sister AJ. Happy New Year to our awesome host. And Francis Macaria, Happy New Year, little lambs. Happy viewing from the District of Caribbean and sending her hearts as well. Thank you, Bob, viewers and listeners. Okay, later on, you guess that vegetable, you type in the answer. Okay, let's move on first to our word of the show with Sister Ayla.
Hello, everybody. It's time for your favorite segment. Are you ready to unscramble the letters? Let's find out and find out our word of the show. K-E-N-D-I-Y, which means a pair of organs in the lower back that filter waste from the blood and help regulate the body's chemicals and water levels.
All right. Thank you, Sister Ayla. I thought it's a candy when you pronounce it. When somebody would read that, Sister Ayla say, candy. All right, the kids might think it's a candy. Don't read it yet, okay? That is those letters we have to unscramble. Kendiy. All right. That is the word of the show. Let us now move on to our Bible story for today. It's very nice Bible story that we have. The title is Daniel's Training in Babylon. So we have King Nebuchadnezzar, Brother Andrew. Brother Sander will be Daniel, and also Brother Andrew will be Aspinas. Right? Ready? Listen and take notes and learn from us. Okay. King Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, came to Jerusalem and surrounded it with his army. This happened during the third year that Jehoiakim was king of Judah. The Lord allowed Nebuchadnezzar to capture Jehoiakim, king of Judah. Nebuchadnezzar also took some of the things from the temple of God. He carried them to Babylon, or Babylonia, and put them in the temple of his gods. Then King Nebuchadnezzar gave an order to Ashpenaz, his chief officer.
Ashpenaz, bring into our kingdom's service some of the Israelites from the royal family and the nobility, young men without any physical defect, handsome, showing aptitude for every kind of learning, well informed, quick to understand, and qualified to serve in the king's palace. You teach them the language and writings of the Babylonians. Those young men will be given certain amount of food from my table. They are to be trained for 3 years. Then they will become my servants.
Among those young men were some from the people of Judah. These were Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Then Ashpenaz, the chief officer, gave them Babylonian names.
Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, from now on you will have Babylonian names. Daniel, your new name would be Belteshazzar. Hananiah, you will be Shadrach. Mishael, you will be Meshach. And Azariah, your new name is Abednego. I am Ashpenaz, chief officer of the king. I will teach you the language and writings of the Babylonians. You will also eat and drink the same kind of food and drink that the king has.
Daniel decided not to eat the king's food and wine because that would make him unclean or disobedient to God. So he asked Ashpenaz for permission not to make himself unclean in this way.
Ashpenaz, I cannot eat the food from the king's table. It would make me disobedient to God.
God made Ashpenaz want to be kind and merciful to Daniel. But Ashpenaz said to Daniel,
I am afraid of my master, the king. He ordered me to give you this food and drink. If you don't eat this food, you will begin to look worse than the other men your age. The king will see this, and he will punish me with death. because of you.
Ashpenaz had ordered guard to watch Hananiah, Daniel, Mishael, and Azariah. Daniel said to the guard,
Please give us this task for 10 days. Don't give us anything but vegetables to eat and water to drink. Then, after 10 days, compare us with the other young men who eat the king's food. See for yourself who looks healthier than you. Judge for yourself how you want to treat us, your servants.
so the guard agreed to test them for 10 days. After 10 days, the guard noticed that the four Israelites that ate nothing but vegetable and drank water looked very healthy. They looked better than all of the other young men who ate the king's food. So the guard took away the king's special food and wine. He gave Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah vegetable instead. God gave these four men wisdom and the ability to learn. They learned many kinds of things people had written and studied. Daniel could also understand all kinds of visions and dreams. The end of the 3 years came, and Ashpenaz brought all of the young men to King Nebuchadnezzar. The king talked to them. He found that none of the young men were as good as Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. So those four young men became the king's servants. Every time the king asked them about something important, they showed much wisdom and understanding. He found them 10 times better than all the magicians and enchanters in his whole kingdom. So Daniel continued to be the king's servant until the first year Cyrus was king. And that's the end of our Bible story. What a beautiful story. Okay, at the beginning of this year, let us learn what would make us healthy, right? We have to be healthy, people. Let's start eating the right food, give us the right energy, right? So let us learn from this Bible story. Right, listen, viewers and listeners. We have our Bible quiz. Okay, question number one. Who was the king of Babylon that came to Jerusalem and surrounded it with his army? Letter A, King Hezekiah. B, King Ahaz. C, King Cyrus. And D, King Nebuchadnezzar. Raise your hand. Yes, Brother Sander.
King Nebuchadnezzar fought.
Very good, Brother Sander. That's the king during that time. Okay, he was the king of Babylon and they went to Jerusalem. All right, next question. Who did Nebuchadnezzar capture? Letter A, King Jeroboam. B, King Jehoiakim. C, King Hezekiah. And D, King Ahab. Yes, Sister Ayla?
Letter D. King Jehoiakim.
Yeah, Jehoiakim. All right. I know those names in the Bible. They're sometimes difficult to pronounce. Thank you so much, Sister Ayla. That's the correct answer. And next question. Who was King Nebuchadnezzar's chief officer? Letter A, Ashpenaz. B, Mishael. C, Hananiah. And D, Azariah. Yes, Sister Kate.
Kay Aspinas po.
That is the correct answer. And let's see. Hmm. Let's move on to the next question. According to king's order, who should Aspenus bring to train to serve the king? Letter A, Israelites from poor families. B, Israelites who are trained warriors. And C, Israelites from royal family and nobility. And D, Israelites from family who farms the land. Anybody? Yes, Sister Ayla.
Letter C.
Which one? What's the
Letter C.
is it letter C, Brother Andrew? Are we correct there? Who should I bring?
Letter C. Israelites
Yeah.
for the royal family and nobility.
Okay, from which family?
From royal family.
From the royal family. Okay, very good. That's correct. Let's see. Move on to the next question. And next question. What will Aspinas teach the Israelites? Letter A, Babylonian geography. B, Babylonian language and writing. C, Babylonian weather. And D, Babylonian farming. Yes, Brother Sander?
It's Babylonian language and writings, which is B pop.
Very good, Brother Sander. Next question. Let's see. Let me check first in YouTube. We have answers here. Okay. Next question. What kind of food would the chosen Israelites eat? Letter A, same food as the soldiers. B, food that the Israelites plant and harvest. C, leftovers. And D, food from the king's table. Yes, Sister Kate.
D. Food from the king's table po.
Yes, that is correct. Good job, Sister Kate. Next question. How long would the Israelites train before they can become the king's servant? Letter A, 40 years. B, 15 years. C, 3 years. And D, 20 years. Sister Ayla?
Letter C. 3 years.
3 years. All right. Very good, Sister Ayla. That's the correct answer. Next question. What were given to Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah name? Yes. Letter A, new clothes. B, new shoes. C, new names. And D, new haircut. Yes, Brother Sander?
It's C, new names pop.
All right, thank you. Very good, Brother Sander. Next question. What did Daniel request the guard to try to feed them as a test to compare the food from the king's table? Letter A, sweets and chocolate. B, vegetable and water. C, crackers and tea. And D, donuts and coffee. Sister Kate?
B. Vegetable and water po.
Very good. And last question. Thank you for that, Sister Kate. That was the correct answer. How many days would they test the vegetable and water that Daniel requested and compared to those who ate the king's food? Letter A, 1 week. B, 10 days. C, 30 days. And D, 15 days. Sister Ayla?
Letter B. They were tested for 10 days.
That is the correct answer. Excellent, Sister Ayla. And that is our Bible quiz. What beautiful story we have learned here today. But before we continue, it's already 9:28 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, and it's Saturday here in Miami. And what is the time there in your place, Sister Kate? In Malaysia.
It is 10:28 p.m. in the evening po in Malacca, Malaysia.
Okay, 10:28 in Malaysia in the evening. All right, before we continue, viewers and listeners, let us have a quick break. And when we come back, we'll give you the lesson that we can take from our Bible story today. Take it away, Kuya. Please stay with us.
Ito ang INCRadio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpapawid mula sa Quezon City.
Sunday is the best day to get relaxed, travel,
Tara at samahan niyo kami.
do activities with your family, and make bonds with your family. At syempre, Sunday is the best day din to listen to your favorite INC original music.
Manong magpakasigla sa mga gawain ng iglesia. We're always trying to be prepared. Let's celebrate and praise our God above.
Watch and listen every Sunday, 7 to 8:30 in the morning, Philippine Standard Time. Para maging beautiful ang inyong Sunday sa programang Beautiful Sunday only here at INC Radio.
Overseas Filipino worker ka ba?
May plano kang maging isang OFW?
Baguhan ng matagal ng OFW?
Pamilya ng OFW? Para sa iyo ang programang ito ang
People Inspire People! Every Sunday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Philippine Standard Time.
Welcome back to INCRadio Little Lambs. If you just tune in today, just now, I am Sister Jimeno, one of your teachers here in INCRadio Little Lambs. Happy New Year, viewers and listeners, and enjoy with us here in our Bible story, the first broadcast of 2025. Hi, Brother Andrew.
Hello, Sister Jean. Great Bible story we just heard.
That's right, Brother Andrew. So what can we take away from this story, Brother Andrew?
Well, just because the government tells us to do something doesn't necessarily mean we're going to do it exactly as they were told. So what happens here? They were told to eat the food from the king's table, but Daniel wanted to obey God. So what happened? He ate the vegetables and the water, not all of the food on the king's table. And what happened? All of those who ate the vegetables and the water turned out to look better than those who ate the straight food from the king's table. So just because the world tells us to do something, let's think about it. Is that what's best for us in accordance with God's will? And let's follow God's will instead of exactly what the world tells us.
Thank you, Brother Andrew, for that good insight. And yes, that's one thing. Okay, that we have to prioritize God's commandments, and whatever is what we have learned from the church administration, that is what we're going to obey, because those are the words written in the Bible. So we have to consider before we obey something from what other people are saying to us. We have to ask from ourselves, is that according to the commandments of God? So if it's not according to the will of God, then we should not do it, because we will be disobedient to God's commandments. Right? So our priority is to continue to obey the commandments of God. So for this 2025, always remember we have to fully obey the commandments of God. When we were obedient in 2024, the more that we will be obedient, right? The more we should commit ourselves and our conviction to be obedient to God's command. But we have learned something from Daniel here that's regarding our health, right? Daniel preferred to eat vegetables rather whatever is being offered from the king's table. And why is that? So let us learn something from the vegetables. Today we have the vegetables that we asked you earlier. As we do, what kind of vegetable that we're trying to have our guests answer. And if you listened to us earlier, Andrew and Brother Sander already gave us what kind of vegetable is this? All right. Let's see again. Let's call our Sister Ayla. Sister Ayla, read again. What kind of vegetable is this?
The vegetable in question for today is asparagus.
Oops. Asparagus. Let's see. Is this the asparagus? Does it look like? Yeah. Camera. This is the asparagus. It has like what? Fingers? Yeah. Do you like it? Do we have this in the Philippines? Do you have this in Malaysia, Sister Kate?
Yes, po. It's not like in English, but it has a Malay term. Po.
Oh, what is the Malay name for this one?
I forgot. Po. I'm so sorry.
I don't know what is this in Filipino term, but this is asparagus. Okay. So what can we get from this kind of vegetable? It's green? Yeah, it looks like long. Yes, it is long. Skinny. Yeah, skinny fingers. It has stout stems with feathery. Yes, it has it. and can be prepared in many ways. So how do you like your asparagus? You eat this, Sister Ayla? No. You eat this, Brother Sander? Yes, Brother Sander? So
Yes,
how do you like this being prepared?
I put butter and whatever, and I eat it with rice pot.
Oh, you are Filipino, you eat rice and vegetables. Very good, Brother Sander. Yeah, you did your mom how did she prepare this? Steam, roast? How did she prepare this? Grilled?
She would put it with saute and butter pot.
Ah, saute and butter. Very good. What about you, Brother Andrew? You like this?
Yes, fried in butter and then add it to quinoa and brown rice and an assortment of other vegetables, and you have a delicious, super healthy casserole, po.
Very good. I like this like steam only. All right. Yeah. Steam. Very good. So that is what can we get from asparagus? What vitamins, Sister Ayla, can you get from this?
Sorry, what did you say, po? My audio was
What kind of vitamins can we get from this vegetable? Vitamin A, B, C?
it is high in vitamin C and vitamin K.
Very good. So we also have folate, iron, fiber, right? And it's also prebiotic, meaning good for our belly. Prebiotic. You like this? So instead of buying prebiotic, what is like probiotic, like what do you call that, Brother Andrew?
Probiotic yogurts and other things, and then also supplements. But as long as you eat asparagus and some other types of foods, you may not need those.
That's right. So this is just you take this one. It's very good for our belly. And fresh stalks of this veggie should squeak when rubbed together. Let me see. Did you hear the squeak? All right. Asparagus for today. Sister Kate, do you eat this one?
I don't think so po, but in Malay po is called spa persi. Spa persi.
Aspapersi. Okay, that's in my.
Sapersi.
Okay. So try to eat this, Sister Kate. Yeah, Brother Sander is already liking this with butter. What about you, Sister Ayla? Try to eat this, okay?
Sometimes in the chapel they bring it in a potluck, and then I have a small taste of it. I actually pretty like it.
You like it? Okay, yeah. Kids, we have to learn eating vegetables, right? You start to eat vegetables, right? So based on Daniel's story here, he became healthy, strong. Why? Because it's a lot of vitamins and minerals in this vegetable. So let's try to do that, okay? It fills up belly. You don't feel hungry, so you have to learn to eat this one. And good job, Brother Sander. Yeah, you're eating vegetables. All right, let's move on to the word of the show, Sister Ayla. We will unscramble the word now.
Do I show the
Yeah, the word of the show. Yes. Show us again. Yes. What are the letters?
KENDIY.
All right, all together, unmute yourselves. What is the word of the show? 1, 2, 3.
Kidney.
Kidney.
Kidney. Okay, Brother Sander, can you spell for us the kidney?
It's KIDEY. Actually,
Do it again.
KIDNEY.
Very good, Brother Sander. All right, so it's a pair of organs. Where is it located? Upper back,
In
lower
our lower back.
lower back. Okay, can you feel your kidneys? Feel your kidneys. How many kidneys do you have?
2.
Very good. You have 2. All right, the left and the right. And what is the function of your kidney? What does it filter? Filter starts with W. Yes, Sister Ayla.
The blood, or like the waste in our blood.
Very good. It filters the waste in our blood. Okay, and what is the output? of the waste? Yes, Sister Kate.
It it sends urine po in the bladder po.
Very good. Okay, so it gives out urine. All right. Okay, so uh, mhm, that is the waste from our body's chemicals. All right. All right, and water. Very good. So it is a kidney, and let us learn now from Brother Andrew. What is this about? Kidney. Okay.
First of all, we discussed the location, that they are located on our lower back on either side of the spine, just below the rib cage. They are about the size of a fist. So the kidneys are a significant size. Imagine our fist. That's how big our kidneys are. Function. Kidneys filter waste and extra water from the blood and send it to the bladder as urine, as Sister Kate told us. They also keep the body's chemical balance by regulating levels of sodium, potassium, and calcium. Kidneys also produce hormones that help control blood pressure and stimulate red cell production. So our kidneys are so very, very essential. They are like washing machines for the blood in the body. The kidneys filter out blood and take out all the waste in the blood. The kidneys send the waste on top to the bladder in the form of urine. Thirst. When you're thirsty, your brain sends a hormone to your kidneys to retain fluids. When you drink more, the hormone level goes down and your kidneys release more fluids. Now, Sister Jean, I know you're a nurse. What does it mean when somebody has kidney failure and they go on dialysis?
All right, Brother Andrew, when someone has a kidney failure, that means the waste in the body cannot be excreted now by the urine. So what does it mean? The toxins in the body is building up in your system, right? Because what happens? The minimum amount that we should be able to pee, or to urinate or to void, we call it, should be 30 cc per hour, right? You should be able to do that. Now, in 1 hour, if you're not peeing that much, then that means the toxins in your body is building up. So the doctor will do some tests for you, especially the BUN and creatinine. If the creatinine level is high, then that means your kidney is having a problem. So what is the immediate solution? They will do acute dialysis, right? So that is to filter the blood and get rid of the waste. So instead of your kidney doing the function, they will bring a machine. We call it a dialysis machine, and put the blood in there in the machine to filter the blood and bring it back to your body. So
Now I'm going to make a comparison to an automobile. If an automobile has no oil or very low oil, that will be severely damaging to the engine and could threaten the life of the automobile. Now, in the same way, a kidney needs something. I'm going to ask the children, the little lambs, what do you think the kidney needs to keep going? It starts with a W. Who can answer for us?
Brother Sander?
Water.
Exactly. So that's why how to take care of our kidney. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. It seems obvious because it is. Water is important, but kids don't often stop and get their recommended daily fill. Make it fun. Set a goal for them to drink a certain amount of water each day and attach a prize to it. 2, eat a rainbow of fruits and veggies. Now, for instance, carrots are orange, asparagus is green, cauliflower is kind of I guess, a beige color, and we could go on and on. The more color on one's plate, the better. So do your best to introduce a rainbow of healthy choices into your child's daily meals. Fruits and veggies are rich in nutrients and essential vitamins and minerals. This combination can help support kidney health, keep blood pressure in check, and reduce the chances of kidney stones developing down the line. I have never had a kidney stone, but I know some people who have. Let me say it is intensely and acutely painful. Maybe you would say off the charts pain. Why risk going through this intense pain when you can instead drink water and eat all sorts of different colored vegetables and take care of your body? Kidney-friendly exercises. Regular physical activity is a key to overall good health, good heart and kidney health. Aerobic exercises like swimming, biking, dancing, and walking are all excellent choices if you're being conscious of kidney health. And I'll add pickleball to that. It's a new and growing sport. Ease up on salt and sugar. Easier said than done, we get it. But too much salt can raise blood pressure, putting you at risk for heart and kidney disease. Too much salt and processed sugary snacks can also increase your level of kidney stones. Take a peek at labels when shopping and make sure to include plenty of whole foods, fresh fruits, and vegetables. So check how much sodium is in your food. Check how much sugar is in your food. Take This goes back to fun with hydration. Make fruit infused water, homemade popcorn or pizza with lower salt toppings, cheese, and sauce. What you can do is purchase the bottom part of the pizza, just what you put the pizza on, and then you can add your homemade vegetables. You can sit down as a family and say, oh, I'd like some sweet peppers. I'd like some mushrooms. I'd like some pineapples and whatever else you can think of that you like on your pizza. So you can construct your own homemade pizza and you don't even have to add salt to it. So you can make yourself a very healthy pizza that way rather than buy some pre-made pizza that's loaded with who knows what. Who here can tell us something healthy that they eat that helps us to have a good diet? We need a volunteer.
Okay, what do you eat? Tell us, what do you eat, Brother Sander?
Cucumber po.
Cucumber is great. Anything else you eat in addition? Cucumber is very healthy snack.
Who else? What do you eat, Sister Isla and Sister Kate?
I eat carrots and cucumbers, potatoes, and kangkong po. And there's more po, but those are like my top favorites po.
Oh, those are all very healthy and very yummy or masarap.
Yes, Brother Andrew. What about Sister Isla? What do you eat? What vegetables do you eat?
I have to think about it, but we're mostly.
What is that?
In our house, the vegetable we eat most is green beans.
Green beans? Okay, the green beans are good.
We're more a meat and rice household.
Okay. But green beans are very good as part of you add them to your rice or your quinoa or both and some other vegetables. Green beans are a great staple. Now, healthy bathroom breaks, regular trips to the bathroom at home or at school prevent urinary tract infections. What I used to do when I was a student was in between each class, I would quickly visit the restroom. That way, I wouldn't feel that was holding something in, and I wouldn't put pressure on my kidney or my bladder. And I found that to be a good trip. In between each class, make a quick stop in the restroom. What do you think, Sister G?
That's a good idea, Brother Andrew. But you can also ask permission from the teacher if you really can't hold it, right? You're gonna say, you have to raise your hand, and you have to don't hold it for the whole entire class that you will not go to the restroom. Yes, Sister Kate.
Sometimes my teachers would also recommend us to go toilet during lunch or break time po, because during lessons we would be very focused in class and try to get our chapters, like catching up in chapters po. That's why.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the teacher would always say, like, okay, let's have a quick bathroom break, like 5 minutes, right, to rest. So everybody can run through the restroom. Okay. So it's very important. And also at the same time, you have to bring your own water. Okay. Bring your, it says a bottled water. So kids should carry their own, what is it, the container, you know, to have your clean water there. So you should replenish you should hydrate yourself the whole day. Okay.
And that's one thing to remember. If let's say we want to go on a 4-mile hike in the woods, please always remember to bring water.
Yes, and yeah, it's very important to hydrate yourself. Uh, don't try to hydrate yourself with other drinks, especially with the sugary. You know, the soda is high in sugar. What else? The juices is high in sugar. Although the kids, they're still young, they run around, so they need a lot of energy. So they like juice. So the moment they drink that juice, it's full of sugar. They're gonna be running around, very active. Okay. All right. So let us now move on. It's 9:51. So let's go to translation now. So what is kidney in other language? Yes, brother Sander.
Bato po.
Bato. So it's not a stone, right? Uh, yeah, in Filipino, in Tagalog or the Philippine language is bato, right? So, but it's also another translation. I mean, when you say also bato, it makes it's a stone. When you talk to a Filipino, but you know, sakit sa bato. When you say sakit sa bato, how that will happen? They're referring to like you have a problem in your kidneys. Okay. All right. So let us have yes, Sister Kate. You're saying something in Malaysia.
I would, yes po. In Chinese and Malay po in kidney is Malay po is buah pinggang, and for Chinese is shen.
Shen. Okay.
Opo.
Buah pinggan. But in Malay, it likes parang nabiyak yung pinggan.
Actually, po, buah is like fruit and pinggang is like plate. So I was a bit confused when it's like kidney.
What is buah? What is buah?
Buah is like fruits.
Fruits. Okay. Okay. What kind of vegetable would you think the shape of a kidney? You eat that, Sister Ayla? You eating it, Sister Ayla? You mentioned it. What is it? It starts with letter B. No? What did you mention about the kind of vegetable you eat?
Green bean.
Beans, right? That's right.
I thought you had the size of a fist, so I was confusing that.
Yes, the size of the fist is the kidney itself. So put your fist like that, then that is the size of your kidney. So when you're young, because your hands are small, that's the size of your kidney. As you grow older, whatever is your fist, that's the size of your kidney. Brother Andrew has a big fist, so that kidney is big. Yeah, but if you want to look at the kidney, how does it look like? You look at into to the beans. That's why it's called kidney beans, right? The red beans. That's how it's shaped to the kidney. It's like a bean. All right. Let's have now a tongue twister. Our tongue twister. Okay, I'll start. Right? It says, I thought I saw 33 thirsty thought of bread thriving by the trench. Okay, let's see. Did you practice? Let's see. Let me hear from you. Who wants to start? I did it, Brother Andrew.
I thought I saw 33 thirsty thoroughbred thriving by the trench.
By the trench. That's okay. Yes, Brother Sander, go ahead.
I thought I saw 33 thirsty red thriving by the trench.
Okay, can you repeat? Try again.
I thought I saw 33 thirsty
thoroughbred
thriving by the trench.
Okay, good job, Brother Sander. Sister Kate.
Okay po. I thought I saw 33 thirsty thoroughbred driving by the trench po.
Thoroughbred.
Thoroughbred.
Good job. Yes, Sister Ayla.
I thought I saw 33 thirsty thoroughbred driving.
You okay? You're okay.
Class 33, thirsty, thoroughbred, thriving by the church.
Good job, Sister Ayla. All right, thank you. Okay po. So the answer to our vegetable quiz was the asparagus. Let me just read to you some of the comments here in our YouTube live chat. We have from Cañete. Hello, little lambs. Happy New Year. Continue to listen to your parents and love God above all else. Gary Cañete from East Jacksonville, Florida. Thank you po, Gary, and Happy New Year. From Noen Ledesma, happy watching from INCRadio Caribbean. Casinaida de Westeras. Happy New Year, Little Lambs. Greetings from Midtown Toronto, District of Greater Toronto, Canada. From Brother Andrew Santa Monica, Happy New Year po from the local of Seattle, Washington State, USA. And yeah, he answered kidney. And Pruel Angkako, hello po, Happy New Year po. Greetings from Cayman Brac, District of Caribbean. And thank you po for tuning in to our Answer Radio Little Lambs for our first broadcast here in 2025. All right, so we're done. Let's have now our extra brother Sander.
To all our listeners, thank you for tuning in. If you really enjoyed our show, don't forget to click like and share. And if you haven't subscribed yet to INC Radio, click to the subscribe button below. See you next Saturday, and let's find out what happened next to our Bible characters. Stay tuned for That's in the Bible.
Hi, thank you, Kuya.